Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with a video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Chicago Bears Detroit Lions game. Let's get started. The Bears ending up on the losing end of this Bears game, on the losing end 24-20. The Bears just didn't have it today. With this loss, the Bears is going to be in the top 10 for picking in the draft. So we'll go see what the Bears is going to do with their draft pick in the first round. They're in the top 10 and with another top 10 draft pick. So hopefully Ryan Pace can get someone real good. But otherwise on this game, Cutler on the day, not his best game since this season. He did have a multi-pick game. He had 3 interceptions today. The first one was on a fluke interception in the end zone. The second pick was when he was throwing the ball, it bobbled in the air, and the third one was just forced. He got hit and he threw the ball up in the air, and that's how it got picked. But otherwise, everyone was saying today they need to get rid of Jay Cutler. They need to get rid of him. Well, Jay Cutler did a pretty good job this year with the football. Except for this last game against the Detroit Lions, Cutler did a good job with the football this year. Speaking for what he had to work with this year, the wide receiver core was just decimated this year. We didn't have Alshon Jeffrey for a full season. We didn't have Eddie Royal for a full season. We didn't have our top first-round draft pick, Kevin White, didn't play this year. So that's what the Bears lacked. They didn't have the depth at the wide receiver position. They had all second-tier wide receivers. So the Bears had to do what they had to do. But Cutler was 17 of 23 with 245, 2 touchdowns, even though he had 3 picks. But his rating was a 97.5. That's not too bad. You know, for the passing 17 to 23, he only missed 6 passes today. That's pretty good. But the 3 interceptions, I know everyone's going to say, he threw 3 interceptions today. Well, Cutler was pretty good this season. So Cutler's going to be back next year. Other than that, for running game, Matt Forte, 17 carries for 76 yards. Langford only had 5 carries for 14. Cutler had a run for 11. Receiving, Mariano was the lead receiver, 6 catches for 80 yards. Bellamy had a touchdown pass. Forte had a touchdown pass as well. As for the Detroit Lions, Stafford 20 to 39. 298, 3 touchdowns, no interception. He had a 119.4 rating. Abdullah 10 carries, 44 yards. The Bears did a pretty good job of containing the run today, so that was good to see. The leading receiver was Calvin Johnson, of course, 10 catches, 137 yards, and a touchdown. Robbie Gould was good as gold for today. He didn't miss any field goals. He was 2-2 of his field goals that he made today. The Detroit outgained the Bears by 7 total yards. Bears only had 1 penalty of 15 yards. Detroit had 4 penalties for 21. The Bears were 7-12 on third down. The Bears gained 108 yards rushing to 67 yards against Detroit. So there you have it. The Bears ended the game with a loss there. They ended up being 6-10 this year. One more game improvement from last year. With this season, on the over thoughts of this season, it was a better season for the Bears. They did a better job this year with the coaching staff in place. John Fox did change the culture around. That's what it needed. He did change that. It's a positive locker room now, unlike the past 2 years with the clown show with Trestman and his staff. And well, I'm going to be looking forward for this off season and who the Bears what they're going to do. Adam Gase is going to be in running to get some coaching gigs, possibly. There's going to probably be there's going to be 11 coach openings coming this season, at the end of the season. So we'll see if Adam Gase is going to be one of those coaches that the Bears has to find someone to be the new offensive coordinator for the Bears. We'll see when that happens during the coming weeks coming up, but it's on a losing end to the Bears on this, and hopefully that hopefully by the coming up next season, the Bears can do some things. They got 10 draft picks this year for next year going into the draft. Hopefully they can get some get some picks that they could use. We'll see what direction the Bears is going to be going in. But overall, better season than last year. No, it didn't show in the record-wise, but it was better this year overall. It's going to be a turning point next year for the Ryan Pace and John Fox to see what they want to do with this offseason. I know they got a lot of questions going forward with Matt Forte, if he's going to be staying or going. And then everyone's saying that they need to get rid of Cutler. Cutler's going to be back next year. He's already got majority of his money already. He already got the $46 million of his guaranteed money. So basically, this is next year is his last year of his deal of his money. But after that, the Bears can get rid of Cutler after next year. If they want to go in that direction, they can do that because they already gave Cutler $46 million of the guaranteed money that he was promised when he signed that contract with Emery signed him. So the Bears is going to be all right next year. They need to have Cutler next year. He did a better job this year, even though it was a multi-pick game. But otherwise, Cutler had a pretty good season this year. No complaints about that whatsoever. I know everyone was saying this game, get rid of Cutler, get him out of town. The Bears is going to be keeping Cutler next year. He proved himself this year with Adam Gase. And we'll see what Adam Gase is going to do. That will be decided by him in the next few weeks to go get some coaching jobs or whatever. Anyways, this is The Game is on 100. I am out. Later.